Most people today believe strength is measured by how loud you speak, how quickly you respond, and how fiercely you defend yourself. But the Stoics taught the opposite. True power is found in silence, in humility, and in reason. What if I told you that by speaking less, you could actually command more respect? That by holding back your ego, you could build unshakable inner strength? Stay with me, because in this video, we'll uncover how silence, humility, and reason form the foundation of lasting Stoic power. And by the end, you'll see why sometimes saying nothing is the strongest thing you can do. 1. Why silence is power. Silence is not emptiness, it's presence. When you hold your tongue, you don't become invisible, you become unshakable. Think about it. The person who constantly argues, constantly explains, constantly defends, reveals their weakness. But the person who waits, who listens, who measures their words, commands attention. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Imagine how much peace you gain when you stop reacting to every little provocation. Silence is a filter. It filters your anger, your impulses, and your ego. Without silence, your words lose value. With silence, your words carry weight. 2. Humility over ego. Why do we rush to speak? Why do we feel the need to prove ourselves? One word, ego. Ego screams, don't let them disrespect you. Defend yourself now. But humility whispers, you don't need to prove anything. Truth speaks for itself. Epictetus reminded his students, if someone speaks ill of you, remember, you are not what they say. Humility gives you freedom from the chains of reputation. Here's the paradox. The more you stop caring about appearing strong, the stronger you become. True humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. 3. The enemy, ego in action. Ego is the enemy of silence. It thrives on noise, on quick reactions, on winning every argument. But think about the last time you argued in anger. Did it bring peace or regret? Seneca once said, it is a great thing to know the season for speech and the season for silence. Ego doesn't know seasons. Ego only knows storms. If you want to master silence, you must first defeat ego. That means letting go of the need to always have the last word. That means embracing the possibility of being misunderstood without panicking, because in time, truth reveals itself. 4. Practical applications of silence. Silence is not about retreating from life, it's about mastering it. Let's see how it works in everyday situations. A. Relationships. Arguments often spiral not because of what was said, but because of how quickly it was said. Silence is a shield. It lets emotions cool before words cut too deep. A partner who listens first and speaks later builds trust. Silence here is not avoidance, it's love in restraint. B. Work and leadership. In meetings, the loudest voice rarely commands respect. It's the one who speaks with precision. By waiting, by listening, you turn your words into a scarce resource, and scarcity creates value. People will lean in, waiting when you finally speak. C. Online and social media. On the internet, outrage is currency. The algorithm thrives on your reactions. But silence? Silence breaks the system. You cannot be manipulated if you refuse to play. Sometimes the wisest move is to scroll past and remain unmoved. 5. Inner silence, the hardest discipline. Outer silence means little without inner silence. Many people stop talking, but inside their minds, chaos never ends. The Stoics practiced journaling, meditation, and reflection to quiet the storm within. Marcus Aurelius wrote nightly to remind himself of reason. Try this. Begin your morning in silence. No phone, no talking, just breathing. Or end your day by journaling the times you wish you had stayed silent. Over time, the noise inside weakens, and you carry calm into every moment. 6. Stories of silent strength. History remembers those who mastered silence. Socrates, accused unjustly, didn't rage. He chose measured words until his last breath. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome, betrayed by his own men, rarely lashed out. His restraint made him greater than his armies. Abraham Lincoln, in moments of anger, would write letters he never sent. Silence was his safeguard. Even in my own life, I recall moments when silence protected my dignity. When attacked unfairly, I let time reveal the truth, and it always did. 7 exercises to train silence. Let's make this practical. Here are 5 ways to train Stoic silence. Silent mornings. Spend 15 minutes each morning without speaking. Listen twice. Rule: let others speak twice before you respond once. Delay response. For emotional emails or messages, wait 24 hours. Word audit. Before speaking, ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Journaling. Reflect each night on where silence helped or where words betrayed you. These habits rewire your mind. They make silence your first instinct, not your last resort. 8. Silence as resistance. In a world that monetizes your outrage, silence is rebellion. Every time you refuse to react, you take back control of your attention. The Stoics lived in noisy times too. Political chaos, betrayal, war, yet they trained silence because they understood only the still mind sees clearly. 9. Influence through silence. The more you speak, the less your words matter. But the quieter you become, the more people listen. Why? Because silence creates mystery. It creates gravity. Your words become rare, and rarity commands attention. Influence doesn't come from being the loudest voice in the room. It comes from being the one whose words are worth waiting for. 10. Closing reflection. Silence is not weakness, it is restrained power. Humility is not surrender, it is freedom from ego. And reason is the compass that keeps both aligned. So the next time life provokes you, remember, your ego will scream to react. But wisdom whispers, wait, breathe, stay silent. And in that pause, you will discover a strength that no argument, no insult, no chaos can take away. Focus on reason, humble yourself, and when the world demands your noise, stay silent. If you found value in these Stoic lessons, take a moment of silence now. Reflect before you move on to the next thing. And if you'd like more videos on Stoicism, resilience, and the art of inner strength, consider subscribing. But for now, close this video and carry your silence with you.